be kwatena se bebu ase no okosi ye
ya to akase abone so free court dem hwa na court kwa asetena Yewra Johnson asiedun ketia General Secretary ma Andy Samanyokuo wo mu yi no se witness no wo mo media dance ye waka ho bintie ne wo gina adaka mu a ye toto na no na asani ekoso Yewra Johnson asiedun ketia gina box mu a ye bisa na nsam ye be bisa ni bia as my lord I'm not a petitioner my lord I'm not a petitioner asani ye be bisa ni beyond ye woni mu ho hwe na eno ekọ awie ya court sorry nsam so enamranim for baako aloyafo a mo kasa mama mpanyin na adodan kwa akufu ado ewo election petition yi ho Yewra Frank Davis one nsam trafo atwetwe common wo chem say na ne na Yewra Johnson asiedun ketia wo ye wo court dem no kra no na ekyeresen wo kyeresen ne na ekoso no na ye na bufu pa wadwe ho aso a wonte ase se wo watro krata witness statement musha paragraph 2 wo se wo ye wo be kansam na mama payin dada mahama wo gina ho se wo bia unim asem no mu wo ka bi amano a kyese wo be ni nti asem no ni ba bia ekobia na ye dan ye bi so asem bia wo se I'm not the petitioner na ne court dem ho na abaye no wo be ye da wo Yewra Johnson asiedun ketia na Frank Davis bi sa se nti sa na unim hwe ye bi sa bibia wo se mi de minim hwe enyam nam de asem ba ye minim hwe no na ne wo ba se ye new witness be ye den na wo ka kire Yewra Johnson asiedun ketia se 2021 election petition na nya ti se 2024 afi de omani abre papa nti se odwen se wo betira be tare wo be ma court asendie na ye den ne bebu se bia unim kra ase unim na wo chekere ho na wo kekansem bia e be twetwe court asendie na kwa eche de ne oboa afi de wanye lucky kra chese ankoya ama no 2013 se de wo si ye wo court dem no 2021 yi wontimi enye se to be na dwuye na se wahweso amomadi asem akekansem a woni ma cheche mama court atoa so adi asem na wanya ne niema ye sanse court dai no eniwo ema no Yewra Frank Davis
when Mr. Johnson asiedun ketia took to the witness box he remained largely evasive. Every question that was posed, his immediate response is that I do not speak for the petitioner. This is someone who in paragraph 2 of his witness statement has stated clearly that he was in court to end or lend aid to the petition filed by petitioner. How can you come to court as a witness for a party, and when you are asked questions in court, your response is that I don't speak for the petitioner? Then why are you in that court? Why are you then in the court? He thinks he can be as elusive and invasive as he was in 2013. This time around, he will not be lucky. Now, it is very instructive to let all Ghanaians know that the one person who filed the petition, which is John Dramani Mahama, has refused, failed, or neglected to sign onto a witness statement. As we address you, the petitioner himself has no witness statement before the court. This is a petitioner who seeks to have the elections annulled and is praying for a rerun. This same person is refusing to come and give evidence in court. The judgment is with the Ghanaian public, not mine. When Johnson Asiedun Ketia went all about town, he said one thing which is poignant. When he was posed a question by a lawyer for first respondent, his response was that we are in court to challenge the conduct and constitutional duty of first respondent. We are not in court to challenge the elections. That is Johnson Asiedun Ketia's own statement, not mine. We are in court to challenge the conduct and constitutional duty of first respondent, not the elections. So this is where we are.
Any ye Yewra Frank Davis wakasam oya lawyer fo a wo mu gina mama mampai na nado no we emu ba kwan waka say Yewra Johnson Asiedun Ketia wunti meka say enyam na meka sama petitioner enyam na meka sama petitioner na ene esa no begina court so ye dance deed for esa ye den na ode ne die kogu ye na nipa ba kon anasem ranim ni ba kon kasama ND Samanyokuo e wa asem yi ho lawyer Dominic anyine no so kire say court asem omu di ne said the omusi yi nsema no court dem wona kire say NDC amanyoko wo mu case pa se ne no manfo bi mu keka say NDC mu kura case am de ko ya asasem bi anim mu ni nyina so mu ni case ne nsensem bi a o manfo keka oga na ha no we de ada di pefe ama o manfo atiase say NDC amanyoko no kure wo mu case ampa uhwe bi a wo court dem mu ha uni ho achinyi sesi ade bibia ekoso no kire sa Yera Dominic Anyine.
You came up with the impression that the John Mahama team brought a solid case to the Supreme Court. In fact, when we filed the petition, it was being bandied about all over the place that our petition was empty, that it had not disclosed a reasonable course of action. Well, today was your answer. I am sure you saw vividly the evidence that was being led by the General Secretary. We have not yet concluded the hearing, and so I will not comment on the merits of what he said. But I'm sure you are all witnesses, and you know that this is not an empty case. Now, let me correct one misrepresentation, very deliberate and gross misrepresentation that lawyer Frank Davis, my very good friend, has made this afternoon. He sought to give the impression that we came to court because we wanted a relief to the effect that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be declared the winner of the election. I am sure, as ladies and gentlemen of the press, you have read our petition. Nowhere have we sought that relief from the court. What we have sought from the court is very simple and may be summarized in two. First, we want the unconstitutional conduct of Jin Mensah to be held to account. Secondly, we want the court to declare that none of the candidates met the threshold requirements of Article 63, Clause 3 of the Constitution. That is the crux of our case. And that is the case that we have sought to make in court today with the witness statement of the General Secretary of our party. Now, it is far from being the case that John Dramani Mahama himself must testify in this matter. He has filed a petition. He is entitled as of right under the law to call witnesses in aid of his case, and that is what he has done. In 2013, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo never testified. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, if you have evidence that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo testified, please bring it to us. He did not testify. He called witnesses to testify on his behalf. So is it the case that when it comes to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the law must change and compel him to testify? I am surprised that a senior lawyer of Frank Davis' stature is confusing petitioner with witnesses that the petitioner calls. Also, it played out in court today.
Any ayekotie ye Yera Dominic Anyine woye spokesperson Emma petitioner no mapenda da Mahama asema de akokot na election no ho en wa kire mu say court na omugina no enya say result na o declare na say abana mapenda na do enya na omugina ho court wo omugina for niema mienu na edika ne say kwan ya ma me Mensah electoral commission boss wo fa so a wo conduct abato na say o hwema abato no course no enya mra kwan so ne etoso mienu enso so ye kwan ya fa so declare abano eno so ne mrabo abranti wo mo de enyo omutai ne se wo mo ko challenge se mapena na do anya wo mo de ne se kwan ye fa so a ye election no ena EC boss no wanye ne yie nti enu nti na wo mo ani abra wo mo gina court nti court mo a wo mo na Yera Dominic Anyine de no ekogu ye betie kakra afi courtroom ho Yera Johnson se edun kati abra wo gina adaka mu a lead counsel Emma Electoral Commission lawyer Justice Amanivo one no etwetwe nkoma bro nbeka se cross examination obi se bisa ne nsem no se de anu ye ni si course no yenko court dem ho na yenkotie bi.
Now, at the time the petitioner filed this petition, he knew the results from the Techiman South constituency, not so?
My Lord, I'm not the petitioner.
Okay. Now, let me refer you to your form, your exhibit E. Look under Bunu East. Do you see the valid votes that the petitioner obtained?
As per the computation of the first respondent, yes. Because these are not our figures, they are figures from the first respondent.
You also agree with me that the petitioner never obtained all the 128,000 registered voters' votes from the Techiman South constituency as you purport to show in your evidence?
Inspector, there's nowhere in the evidence where the witness says that the petitioner got all the registered votes in Techiman. There's nowhere in the evidence to that effect. And I think this is just to kind of mislead the witness.
My lords, I am not, with the greatest respect, misleading the witness. Lords, as at the date that the witness filed his witness statement on he signed his witness statement on the 27th of January 2021, you could not include paragraph 12 because the total valid votes that the petitioner had obtained were known. I'm further putting it to you, therefore, that
on behalf of the petitioner. My Lord, you see,
the question.
I don't understand why you seem to be confusing me with the petitioner. because I don't understand.
Yo, and ya wasuma, and I hear Johnson see a dunketia card or say, Ada na mo person mo can't send to send your men a mere petitioner. You Rama Hammer, and yam nam dear some by your media dance Miss Ramo, a view of our mamma Miss Minim Hoshe, and come church across examination. Ye, of course, so our lawyer Justin Amanuvo, one Johnson, I see a dunketia, General Secretary Ma and this Amanuku. Ye, dream Rebby Crow was some mum calculator, I make a come and move nase. Near one I am Roman Isukakra, one muchi be man and Nadia, who should be at near Kenyana. One Kasa Udi Wadansi.
Me to Kase3 so de awuram ne